Well, some days don't quite go as planned. Most days don't go as planned, but some not usually as bad as this. I saw a tornado watch pop up on the screen. I was driving back from Exton, Westchester area back to South Philly, and when I was on Providence Road 252, the winds really started to pick up. Rain was getting heavy. I knew it was gonna get ugly, and I knew that probably 252 Providence Road was the wrong place to be. So you could only go so fast. Caught a traffic light, and when I was at the traffic light, I said, I wonder if this traffic light is going to be enough delay to have me get in trouble. And sure as hell, that 1 minute made all the difference. I would have probably made it past, but whatever hurricane was coming through kind of got me. So if you can look at my windshield, plenty of water came down on a little bit. You can see glass everywhere. Console probably in the arm. I did spit out a few pieces as well out of my mouth, and this is what we're looking at here. This is not a pretty scene, but luckily glass all over the arm. Luckily, I guess, driving experience that helped me navigate through. I actually drove for probably a half a mile to just get to a slightly calmer area, and away from the really big trees. And I've parked myself here at this intersection of Lakewood Drive and 252. So now I called 911 and no answer. I'm assuming that they're probably out on the road, out and about, trying to get, help whoever is stranded. This car still runs, if anybody wondering which car I'm driving. This is the G80 art car, and took a really nice branch across the windshield. So I kind of want to get up and take a video, but I'm afraid to move because at least where I'm sitting, there's probably no glass under my butt, and if I move, it can get really ugly. So I'm just waiting for it to stop raining. Not sure if anybody would like me to drive this car, or if the law would like me to drive this car back, but I'm not waiting. I'm driving. As soon as the rain stops, I will be putting my seatbelt on and probably driving through the cracks and navigating my way back to home base. So let's see how this is going to play out. But man, could be worse. Always look at the bright side of life. I tell you, the safety windshield did its job. When they start out, they're pretty thick, and when you look at how thin it's all the glass is gone. It's really the laminate that is holding things together. So pretty interesting view. Look at that, huh? Pretty wild. We're gonna keep the good music on. We'll keep the music rolling. Make believe this is just a bump on the road. A couple of branches. I have to drive through a couple of trash cans. I want to see what this weather is looking like, but I think I want to brush off as much of this glass that is all over me. I mean, literally. And my legs are soaked because all the water that was dripping down. There you go. Shit happens in life. It's how we deal with it. No panic. Adjusted the rear view mirror back to sight because it was knocked out of place along with that crushed windshield. Obviously the camera doesn't work on that windshield anymore, but hey, let's see what we can do. I want to buckle up the seat belt and drive with flashers on. I'm going to probably leave the camera on for good measure. So let's see what we could do. Let's see here. Okay. This is the laminate. This is actually held, I held this film up. This is the inside window tint. I used that to help keep a lot of the water from coming through after I managed to get somewhere safe. So there we go. Brush off some of the glass, and time to get this show on the road, man. Can't stay parked here forever. We'll keep the flashers on. Hopefully I don't have any flat tires. I don't think I have any, but I'm not getting my butt out. In a quarter mile, turn right onto Chapel Hill Road. Let's see here what shows up here. We're almost through this damn thing. You could see branches, little branches down everywhere. Oh, look here. Looky here. That's a tree it crossed. That thing could have hurt more. I got broken, busted up trees everywhere. You know, good thing about this is an X-Drive. There's no more wind, so I'm not too concerned about other stuff blowing through. That was a big tree that came down here. More trees. I wonder if we can make it past this one here. That guy is a big guy. Look at that sucker. Let's see if we can roll down. If we can roll down. And you can maybe get a view here. And
yeah, I think it's blocked back there too.
Is it?
Yeah, man. I can't find my fucking way out of here.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, how you doing?
You all right?
Yeah, man. Just trying to find my way out.
Which, how far is it? Where is it blocked? Like totally blocked?
All down there. Man.
Is it?
Yeah.
So we're like trapped in this little alley. Oh, fuck. All right.
All right, man.
All right, man. Be good. All right. It looks like people are finding their way. Maybe this is not the way out. Well, let's see what happens here. Time to navigate it back up. I got our backup camera still works. I don't know. We're gonna try to depend on GPS, follow somebody else. A lot of cars are coming this way. All right, here we go. No, I'm okay. I tried calling 911. I'm not bleeding. Everything is good. Luckily, I have extensive automotive knowledge and experience and driving skills. Oh, when it was windy, yeah, and I knew something was coming, and I tried to get out of that little alley. You know, it was like you could see the wind coming through. I got caught at a red light, and when I got caught at that red light, I figured that could be trouble because I could see the winds picking up. But I mean, either way, I wouldn't have made it very far. I took a small branch. I could have taken a bigger tree. So, yeah, all good. Is it all blocked that way? Which way, do you know? No, which way do you think we can get out? I'll follow you. All right, thank you. All right, here you go, guys. You're hearing this. I do like making videos, but this isn't the video I really planned on making here, but you know, it is what it is. We're gonna follow the train, see what we can do. You can see broken trees everywhere, broken branches. And this is my view, if you're wondering what I'm trying to see through. And I can see a little bit. Clearly the wrap is not a concern at this point. And I just got to try to avoid big branches. This way we can, I think we're going to have to put some defrost on, because the windshield is fogging up. Let's see here. I thought she was gonna wait, but clearly that's not happening here. So let's see here. I'm literally looking through strips of glass that maybe I have some areas that are ½ inch wide or something. So we shall continue on. This is where I came through, and I think this is the branch that got me right there. You see that? That's where I took the branch. That's the guy. Alright, let's see where we go, because this is the light that I got stuck at, and I kind of knew this was going to be a problem. So GPS says go left. We're going to go left. Now let's see if there's an escape from here.
Continue for 3/4 of a mile.
Now, what would be nice is if it doesn't rain anymore. I'm okay with this as long as there's no rain. Maybe for a better view, we can do that. I don't know, is everybody coming out, like, looking for a way out? Can't tell if these people are all coming back this way, because there's trees that are down, power lines that are down. We got a tree that's down. I knew I needed an X drive, but I didn't know I needed an X drive for this. Is there a way out this way, or is it blocked? That's blocked? It's blocked that way? That's blocked too? That way is blocked. If you make a right on 252, it's blocked. So everything's blocked. All right. It looks like everything is blocked according to what we're seeing here, so I'm not sure which direction I'm gonna go. I'm probably gonna have to put the phone down to make a U-turn here. They say it's blocked that way too.
They said it's blocked up here?
Yep, they said they've tried everything. I tried 252 going towards Route 1. It was blocked. And apparently this way it's blocked.
All the way up here.
So I'm not sure what's going to work right now. I'm a little handicapped with my windshield. I took a branch across the windshield.
Oh my god, a branch here. Oh my god.
But yeah, so yeah, my driving is a little handicapped right now. I'm just trying to be careful, but they said it's blocked. So I'm gonna back up in here and make a U-turn and go back that way. And I don't know. I mean, the one person said she's tried everything and it's all blocked. I don't know. I think I'm gonna make a right back on 252 and maybe wait for them. I called 911. They didn't answer.
So you go back and make it right.
Turn around and follow all the way up to the tree. If I can turn around, yeah. You're saying to turn around.
Yeah.
Follow recounts.
No, all the way
Back to Route 3. Okay, so that means we would have to make a left. So take Bishop Hollow all the way to 3. All right. Well, let's try that. Yep. All right.
I'll turn around first.
All right. Yeah, I'm assuming these guys are gonna say it's all blocked. Let's see here. Alright, let's see what we're gonna do here.
Turn right onto North Providence Road.
I didn't expect this to turn into an adventure, but you know, once in a while, when life gets boring, when work isn't exciting enough, you know, I see power lines down and stuff like that. When you're bored, look for a tornado warning and be in the area. So I don't know what to tell you, man, but you know, we're gonna make the best of it here. Let's give you some view from the outside. It is very beautiful, scenic area. But, you know, here we go. This is now, when I started filming, it was almost 20 minutes ago. That's when I decided to document this via video. You could see trash cans down everywhere. Everybody's pouring on the side. Exit path in that direction. Let the person with the windshield go ahead of me. I'll let you take the lead. I'm gonna let her take the lead since she has a full windshield. But everybody's coming back. I see a lot of cars coming from this direction. So I'm almost banking that we're gonna have to make another U-turn. I'm trying to flag down people to see if this is good. I mean, people coming this way, it looks like it might be okay. She's in an X3 cruising, man.
Take the next right on Spring Lake Road.
Let's see here. I see a lot of water. This view is not good for you guys, man, for the viewers.
Half a mile. Turn right onto Great Lake Road.
Let's see if Gradyville is good. Power line down. I guess I want to go straight. It looks like everybody's trying to go that way.
Continue on Gradyville Road for 1 mile.
It's
Continue on Bishop Hollow Road for 3/4 of a mile.
GPS doesn't look spectacular, but let's see. I don't know if it's adjusted. A lot of traffic coming back this way. I wonder if there's an issue. A bunch of BMW X5s, X3s, and an M3 X drive without any windshield wipers or windshield. But, you know, just enough room to make it. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. This is Bishop Hollow Road. Bishop Hollow Road. We're heading up towards Stony Brook. Nothing blocked over here, man. I guess this was Tornado Alley. Holy crap. You know, once you're wet and full of glass, nothing really matters. You know that. It's like who cares? I'm wet, I'm full of glass. I'm just gonna smile. I'm gonna laugh at it. Let's see what these guys are doing out here. This looks interesting. I wonder. They're all higher than I am.
There's a lane closure ahead.
And now Google is saying there's a lane closure ahead. So let's see what we get here. We're definitely going, some traffic coming this way. My guess is that this shit's all blocked up, man. When Google doesn't know how to take you, you're probably somewhat messed up, screwed. One of those days where, you know, I can tell you that, not sure if you can see it. I want to try to zoom in, but how cool is this? You could see that nav is still working through the heads-up display. Although the heads-up display is not very good, or the windshield's not very good, the heads-up display is still doing its stuff. Impressive. Let's see if this will take us back out. Here we go. Here comes some more rain. Oh yeah. The only bad part of this is that the windshield, the safety factor is gone. So,
In 800 feet, turn right.
which means that I no longer have the luxury of having that initial impact protection. So I have to be very careful, you know, because when you have your full windshield, you have that initial protection layer. But obviously, since you can see daylight through my windshield, and let's see here, this is, GPS says that this is the lower way, but we're gonna go all the way through to Westchester Pike, and then we're gonna see what happens here. Alright, back out the windshield you go, guys. We have a chance of getting or something like that, but you know, look at it undercover and then figure out what's next. But here we go. Here's some traffic. Let's see. Mistaken, I believe there's a police department somewhere around here, so
At the light, turn right onto Westchester Pike, then turn right onto
we
Pennsylvania 252 South, South Newtown Street Road.
we probably don't want them to see our windshield. This is what I look. When the little raindrops across, but I'm not taking these off because that's about my only protection against the glass, against this stuff. If any of that stuff goes flying, I don't need it to land in my eye. Everybody probably wonders why I'm going with the phone in my hand, but I guarantee you most of them don't even know that my windshield is destroyed. That's okay. We're gonna go straight.
Turn right onto Pennsylvania 252 South, South Newtown Street Road.
Oh, we're not gonna go that direction. I'm not sure it wants us to go that way. I don't see any backups. Maybe it's smarter, but right there, yeah, you see all that right there? We're not going towards that. That could be really ugly there. We're gonna stay here. We're just gonna go through on Route 3 and then see what we can do. I do have a police officer behind me, so let's see what happens. I'll tell him that I called 911 and nothing happened, so let's see what happens when we go. Huh, this could be interesting. I guarantee you, if he sees my windshield, he won't be happy.
Continue on Pennsylvania 252 South for 4 miles. Continue on Westchester Pike for 1.5 miles.
Alright, let's see what we can do here. He's probably looking for bigger fish to fry. He's like, ah, this dude only has his windshield bashed in. I got other stuff going on. Might be a slightly better. Oh yeah, we got pieces of glass falling in. We're just going to stay on Westchester Pike and deal with it. This is when you wish you had a mount of some nature, you know? I got branches hanging off of the mirror, you know. Maybe I should put my window up. I don't know that it matters much now. Let's see here. Alright, let's try to limit it. And the rain is coming down again. I wish it wasn't, but it is. Pretty soon I'm going to have to kick the windshield out of the way. Hard again. Where's a Wawa when you need it? There should be something coming up. It wants me, obviously, right around here. Anybody that knows the area wants to take me down Springfield Road, but I'm concerned about that right there. So I'm just going to stay on Route 3, Westchester Pike, heading towards the city, because I think that's my safest bet. We're going to drive this thing all the way back.
In 800 feet, slight right onto Springfield Road.
I will have to call VAC Motorsports and let them know to expect the victim here shortly.
Slight right onto Springfield Road.
Yeah, we're not taking Springfield Road. We are going to go straight, honey. 2 minutes slower, but that's probably perfectly fine for what we're doing. I think I want to sign off just to call
Continue for 4 miles.
and let them know what's going on. I'll be back with you guys. We'll record the next phase of this trip. I think the remainder is probably going to be less exciting.